Hi guys! Today we're going to start part 2 of our drawing, and that is adding the silhouettes in our pictures. So we're going to start off with a football shape for our sea turtle. And don't worry about having too many lines because we're going to color in our sea turtle later on. A silhouette is an outline of an object or a shape or an animal or a person. And for our picture, we're going to color in our shape solid black when we're all done so that we can see the shape of the animal, recognize the shape of the animal, but not have to worry about the details, because our picture is going to be about the values in the picture rather than the details of the animal. Okay, so after I drew the football shape, I added a little head at the top, slightly pointed at the tip for its beak. The flippers, the front flippers on the sea turtle go up and out and then curve around at the ends, and a little hook before you get back, and then the 2 back feet. So, since we're drawing a sea turtle and we studied sharks last week, let's make a hammerhead shark in our picture too. So I'm going to start off with an oval. And from the oval, I'm going to draw a long curved line to start the body of the hammerhead shark. I'm going to double it on the other side. Remember, the hammerhead shark has that sort of T shape to its body. Now I'm going to draw half a circle for its fins. Okay, you can draw a line right through the body of the shark if you want, since we're going to color this in solid black too later on for the silhouette. Add 2 smaller fins to the back. We know a hammerhead shark has more than those 2 smaller fins, but since we're drawing this picture as if we are below the animals in the ocean, we may not see all of the fins at the same time. And then add the tail. And since the shark is above us in the water, the tail can be a little bit condensed. Now, you can use a black crayon or a black Sharpie or a black marker. You're going to outline your animals like I'm doing here. And then I'm going to color it in solid black. Okay, this is going to look like a shadow and give the shape, the silhouette of the shape of the sea turtle without worrying about the details. So I'm going to carefully fill it in. Now remember, if you're using a Sharpie, you want a piece of paper, a scrap piece of paper under your picture, because Sharpies tend to bleed through the paper and leave marks. Even if you're working in a notebook or a sketchbook, if you don't want to lose the page underneath it, find a piece of scrap paper, pull something out of the recycling bag like I do, and stick it underneath your picture while you're coloring, and then you won't lose the page behind it because of the Sharpie marker. Of course, if you forget and you get marks on that second page behind your picture, you can always take that accident and turn it into a beautiful oops by creating another drawing out of the marks that were left, right? We call those happy accidents. Okay, so I am almost done coloring in my sea turtle. I'm being careful not to color over one area too much, because then my marker will definitely bleed through the paper to the piece of paper underneath. Now I'm going to start outlining the hammerhead shark here and color that in too. Okay, I like to try to color in the same direction. Gives a neater appearance to my drawings when I do that. So I'm going to outline the shape first because that helps me stay in the lines too when I'm coloring. Alright, and still being careful not to color over the same area too much. so that the marker does not bleed through to the other sheet of paper. Okay, outline the fins. Now I decided I wanted the fins to curve a little more, so I'm going to extend the line just a little bit past the shape that I drew so that the fins curve a little bit more. Looks a little more realistic when you do that. Now I'm going to outline the tail and color it in, and then the fins, and then we're done for our second part. Okay guys, now it's your turn. Have fun, and we'll start the third part tomorrow. Take care.